Right now, we're well over 66,000 people in the eastern part of New Orleans. However, jobs is a big problem here. We need to, our government needs to bring jobs back. We need to find not just your tourism types jobs, but bringing industry and technology into the area. This was one of the first areas that came back, and I wanted to bring you to introduce you to one of our up-and-coming entrepreneurs. So
how's business?
Very good, very good. I have 3 barbers in here. That's one of them right there, named Don Houston. I have another one named Damian, Gilbert, and Victor. So we're doing real well out here in this. It could be a little better, but I mean, it's a lot better from what it was when I first started out here. So I can tell it's getting better, but it can also get a little more business around here.
Feels good to walk without having to worry about falling into a hole on Dalman.
So the city just redid Dalman?
Yes, this was done under the Submerged Roads contract. We have 7140, which was a nightclub prior to Katrina. They've come back. Bamboo is that's a new business. Zenales is also a new business, and Kenya's is a new business. The Sweet Rose is also a new business. No, we don't have a McDonald's. In fact, that empty lot on the corner was once a McDonald's. I've gotten in touch with McDonald's, and from what I understand, they didn't come back because there wasn't enough people back. Since then, I've spoken with an owner who has quite a few McDonald's, and he's going to look into the possibility of getting us a McDonald's back. But these are the things that people are looking forward to seeing coming back. Presently, they're driving. In order to get something from McDonald's, we have to go all the way into the Gentilly area.
That's the nearest McDonald's, is in Gentilly?
McDonald's. If we want to go to Popeyes, we go to the Gentilly area. And what has happened, especially in my family and my neighbors, most of my family lives on the same block that I live on. We've gone back to the old days of cooking. Or they will go to Bullard, where now we have a Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Taco Bell, which is absolutely wonderful. The lines are out the door, even though the store has been open way past a month.
So if you have a business, or if you want to open a business in eastern New Orleans, especially a restaurant, a fast food restaurant, you're going to get customers, right?
Oh, definitely. The one thing I can tell you about people who work, and I know you work, you have children, and you have all of the medical people saying, oh, no, you guys shouldn't do this. But when it's crunch time to try to get home, get the homework done, get everything you need to get done in time for the children to go to bed at a decent hour, you may opt to go to a fast food restaurant.
Some of the initiatives that we're talking about doing on Dalman is we're going to go out and try and solicit companies. Like, that's a McDonald's right there, if we can get McDonald's to come back. There's a Burger Orleans that's down this way that they left, but they had left before Katrina. And what we're looking at, we have a lot of coffee drinkers, so one of the things I'm looking at is probably going to the Community Coffee Company and see if they would open up a coffee establishment there. What we're trying to do from Dalman, not Dalman, but from Chef Highway to Morrison, we're trying to fill every vacant building that we can and establish new entrepreneurs to come into this area so that we can have this area completely covered with new businesses and viable businesses. You know, we want restaurants, coffee shops, not only food establishments. We need a cleaners. And what we're doing now is we're putting together statistical information to show them, okay, if you pass on Dalman at any given time, you have X amount of cars that are passing. So,
yeah, this used to be the Kenilworth Shopping Center. It's gone.
Get out.
this used to be a Burger King right
Yeah,
here.
this is a Burger King.
And there was a professional building right behind it.
You can look this entire, this is Kenilworth apartment complex. It's open, it's up, it's running, you can see. It's full of cars, it's full of residents. So these people would service any businesses that would come into the Dalman Road, Kenilworth area.
Besides fast food, what other kinds of things do you guys have to go outside of the area to get, like?
Oh, to
about
shop. If I,
anything.
Clothing.
yeah.
Now, we're fortunate to have 2 Winn-Dixies, and that's good. But everybody likes variety, so everybody don't want to shop at a Winn-Dixie. So what we're looking for now is to have another food chain to probably come in that we can, and have variety.
One of the things we would like to see to come back is, for example, a Whole Foods. A lot of people are getting frustrated. Those who want to have an alternative as opposed to, as you said, the fast food or the basic stores. We're glad they're back. But a lot of people would like a Whole Food where you can get more of the healthier way of living, the healthier way of life with the food, the vitamins, and everything that a Whole Food offers.
Do any of you guys shop in Jefferson Parish or St. Tammany?
I do, but I don't do as much as I used to. I'm really trying my best. I'm making it a point not to shop in the area. I have to make a stand. I have to. Sometimes you have to show just how valuable your dollar is.
As the community, we've been waiting on the political arm of the community to work, and that's not happening. So what we're saying now, what we're doing, we're going to develop our own strategies now, and we're going to go out and solicit the businesses and bring them to the city. Because if we wait on the political arm of the city, the city will stay pretty much as it is, because the political arm is really not moving fast enough for the community. Because now what we having to do is take tax dollars that would stay within this city are now being spent in the Jefferson Parish area as well as St. Tammany.
We have Lowe's is back. They came back after Katrina. This is a new store over here, the Lowe's. And they're doing very, very well. They're supported by the community.
We had a saying, it said, well, you know, people in the East are really unique. Nobody gets sick, nobody eats, nobody wears clothes, nobody reads, you know, because we don't have now we have a library, we have a temporary library. We have no place to buy clothes, essentially no place to go out to eat. There's no hospital. You know, and it's really strange when we got 80,000 people, but it seems, you know, you see, this is the Taco Bell that was closed after the storm. In fact, they got a lot of bad press because they had let it get out of hand.
But at night, I tell you, it's unbelievable. As I said, I came in here 2 days in a row. I came in on Thursday at 9:30, and because I worked in fast food, that's usually kind of slow. Things are tapering off. Actually, things were rolling. It was like everybody that was leaving either school or coming from Bible study was here.
What about medical services out here in the East?
Well, you have some.
You have a few little
satellites,
small clinic that the most they could do is write you a prescription and hurry up and send you to Tulane. I've spoken to somebody in the East to see if they can put together how many people have died because there's no hospital. If you look over to right behind you, there's a big empty Humana hospital that was once a thriving hospital. This does two things. It services the community and it also brings back jobs, viable jobs.